It's named DiCaprio Corner, so he is allowed to live in any home that he likes, even if it's currently occupied. So that's a thing that we do, and so DiCaprio can just come and shoot, and he can change. I mean, like if he decides he wants to live here, that's fine. But next week he's like, maybe I like to live over here, a little closer to the store, so I don't have to ride my bike. That's fine. Hey everybody, MacMan here, back in Movietown, episode 2 of City Skylines, Movietown, and we are going to see if we can expand on things. Hello, ma'am. How are you? We're paused right now, which is a little creepy. I mean, it's a little creepy anyway. Of course, I'm playing with this really awesome mod that allows me to get right up into my cities. This guy apparently was in the middle of a major jump. Just looks like he's missing a skateboard maybe, but he's just he's doing an ollie and his skateboard is gone. He's about to land. I'd like to see how that ends, actually. It's not going to be good for him. And she is just having an absolute ball. It's a dream city. It really is. So how can you blame her for being so damn happy all the time? And of course, recycle or the cheetahs will die. Okay, so let's get this thing going here. Let's get out of here. Let's start our city back up. And let's remind ourselves where we were at. Well, where were we at? My goodness, where weren't we at? Well, where we're at right now is 1,000 citizens. How about that for timing? We're going to have to add a fire department, a police department. We unlocked some unique buildings, which just because they're unlocked doesn't mean they're available. We'll have to see what we need to do to get some of those unique buildings. Of course, we can get a second loan, which we haven't taken a first yet. But the biggest thing for us is going to be districts, because, damn, we want to name some districts, absolutely. In Movietown, it's all about honoring our past and present movie stars. None bigger, in my opinion, and anyone who knows me, than Leonardo DiCaprio. So I'm going to go ahead and name our first neighborhood DiCaprio Corner right here. This is going to be DiCaprio Corner. Right in here. Boom. DiCaprio Corner. You ready? Let's do it. Let's name it. It's not going to be the Lynch District. It's going to be DiCaprio Corner. Isn't that nice? Look at that. And he, now, granted, it's named DiCaprio Corner, so he is allowed to live in any home that he likes, even if it's currently occupied. So that's a thing that we do, and so DiCaprio can just come and shoot, and he can change. I mean, like if he decides he wants to live here, that's fine. But next week he's like, maybe I like to live over here, a little closer to the store, so I don't have to ride my bike. That's fine. You want to live there too? The current tenants do not have to move out, however, so it can get a little awkward when he brings a girl home. But you know, I put a sock on the door, it'll be fine. So these guys here are having some power issues. Before I go ahead and name anything else, let me just sort that out. Because I'm probably going to need another wind turbine. No, maybe not. I don't know why they're having power issues, actually. Do they not have enough to go around? They do. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. I guess because they're building and they're just like, as soon as they build it, they're like, the power's not on. It's like, you got to call the power company. You can't just move in and expect it to be there. Okay, so that's DiCaprio Corner, and I'm pretty much naming DiCaprio Corner here because all that's left there is to put a park, and we're not even going to worry about that yet. So that's complete. That's done, you know. And this industrial park here, this is, I mean, commercial area here, that's pretty much done too. So we're going to go ahead and name that as well. Now this commercial area is going to be called... it's going to be called, sorry. It's going to be called Academy. It's going to be Academy Corner. It's another corner. It's going to be called Academy. Academy. What would be the proper word? Stores? Academy. Academy Shops. The Academy Shops. That's it. So what's going to happen is Leo is going to move in over here. He's going to walk across the street and see if he can finally get him an Academy Award, which, in my opinion, has just gone on too long. Can we just give it to him now? So hopefully he'll walk across. Maybe he'll hit the local neighborhood shop and pick up an Academy Award for himself. So that's good. And I think I spelled Academy wrong because I was so hell-bent on the second part of that. So let's see if we can't fix that. I believe it's like that, Academy, like that. But now it looks wrong all the time. So if that's wrong, I'll have to change it later on. Now that just looks wrong entirely. So we have DiCaprio Corner and Academy Shops, and of course over here our industrial district is going to need... Of course, I'm doing all of this, and the game's just running, and they're just... People are trying to move in. They're like gridlocked getting into the city. Let me just add some more residential so we don't slow down the growth too much while we're doing all of our naming. So let's grab all of this. I wish I could just click and drag while I'm on this tool, but I guess that's what the paint tool's for. The only thing I don't like about the paint tool is sometimes it paints areas I don't want. Then I gotta go back and fix that. But actually, at this point, I might as well just be doing that because I'm pretty much doing that anyway. We'll stop right here, though. Okay, that'll work. We're gonna need some water. I don't believe the water extends that way. Nope. Okay. So, for the industrial district over there, and there's a fire, because, of course, they gave me the ability to build a fire department, and I just completely ignored the fact that we could do that. So now the fire department needs to be called in, and they don't exist, so that's just going to burn right to the ground. So let's put a fire department in quick. And while we're at it, before crime becomes an issue, we're going to go ahead and put a police department right there. Right there. Good. That should cover all of that. Did not cover over there too well. But, you know, if people start robbing over there, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay. So they should have power. Is power still good? Because we just added a whole bunch of stuff. It's getting close. Since I have the money, I'm going to add one more wind turbine, but I'm getting real close to really just... I should be starting to build a coal power plant here pretty soon. Power over here is a little bit of an issue, but it should be okay now. Our availability is much better than it was before. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. So, getting back. We'll look at this industrial area. There's still a big fire going on here. Actually, it's just burned completely to the ground. It's just ash now. So maybe we should just clean that up so we can replace that. Okay, good. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's a terrible tragedy, and I'm sure many lives were lost. But at the same time, we'll replace. We will rebuild. It's what we do. Okay. So now in here, where we have this industrial district, I think for big industry, we want to talk about maybe like calling this, I don't know, what do we want to call this? Do we want to actually call this like a Hollywood place, or do we want to call it a person? Want to name a person? Let's name it after a person. Let's name it after a really tough person. This is going to be the John Wayne Memorial, because, as you know, John Wayne is gone. Memorial Industrial. Can I fit all this? Probably not. Park? No. Oh, I'm so close. So I'll just make it the Wayne Industrial Park, and you can decide for yourself if it's John Wayne or Bruce Wayne. Wayne Memorial Industrial Park. I love it. Okay, great. Okay, great. So that's it's in John Wayne or Bruce Wayne's memoriam. Of course, Bruce Wayne is technically still alive, I suppose. Depends, I guess, where you're at in your reading, but yeah. So I'm going John Wayne there, but that's up to you. And of course, for our garbage area, this right here is going to be, of course, known as the Polish Shore dump. The Polish Shore dump, and I think that's fair. Also, I think that's absolutely right on the money. Okay, so I feel pretty good about our names so far here in Movietown. You know, Polish Shore should be happy that it was even named at all. Now, we're still having problems with power, so I think I mean, that said, there's no reason for them to be having problems with power at this point. You know what I could do, actually, would probably be the best idea, is just start running some lines from here. Just get this bit involved. Let's do that, just to sort of sort that out for now. Is power going? Yeah, it's going. Okay. That'll help. I think it's because it's so far away. It's just gotten to the point where it just needs to travel so far that it's sort of intermittent. You know, so that's fine. All right, what do we need? The town is running like beautifully right now, if I do say so myself. Have we unlocked any more schools? No, we haven't. We got our dumps. Everything else is in control. We did unlock some unique buildings, actually. Statue of Wealth and Lazarette Plaza, but those aren't necessarily happy things. I mean, these are like if you have poor health and if you have no money, I think. So, you know, whatever. But we'll think about that later on, sort of monuments and stuff. What I'd really like to do is I'd really like to get to the point where I can put some parks in. I'm just dying to put a park in. I mean, geez, let's put a park in here. Okay, let's fix this. This seems a little bit messed up over here. Not sure what happened, but let's fix that. Make sure people can actually have a proper backyard. And a little bit more commercial. There was just a small need for that, and I'm going to add a little more industrial, which I think will then give me more of a demand for for housing, and we'll start building that up again. John Wayne Memorial Industrial Park is getting a little bit bigger each day. Now, where are we going to put more housing, honestly? We haven't named this area, actually. So I was about to say because the... and then I had nothing. I didn't know what to call it. So we're going to call this the... hold on. Let's see. Okay, cool. That's actually bigger than it should be, but, you know, we're going to expand, probably. So who's the biggest? Who is just the biggest actor right now that we can think of? Who is it? Who's the one? You want to go De Niro? I mean, I know he's not the biggest right now, but like historically, and is still alive. De Niro, Nicholson. Maybe we'll go De Niro. Let's go De Niro? No? Oh, is it D-I-N-I-R-O? Yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna go with the De Niro. De Niro Village. De Niro Village is what that is, and that's cool. We can have that. So we got DiCaprio Corner, De Niro Village. So it's not meant to be an entirely Italian setup here, but so far that's what's happening. And we will go with a little more commercial as well. Oh, look at this. We did it. Okay. All right, here we go. Get some parks going, level 2 buildings, all this kind of good stuff, and a high school. Great. So our kids are growing up. We got the money. Let's add a high school, because that's the first thing they're going to want is to allow their kids to not be home until the summer, and that'd be great for everybody. We'll put it over here. Still very accessible to everyone. And we're also going to add some more commercial, because they are just dying for commercial. My goodness. Do they want their commercial? We're going to fill this all in right here. Excellent. So we have a high school, we have an elementary school, we got all the health services we need. Let's double check, make sure our health is good. Oh, our health is good. People are fine. At some point, I guess, in the game, it just decides, now we're going to throw a curveball at you and just make health a complete miserable bastard, and that's when I lost. So hopefully that won't happen again. Should we add a playground, or should we add a small park, or should we add a plaza with trees? A park with trees, I think. It's expensive, sure. But, well, DiCaprio loves his sports, though. Should we add a basketball court? Yeah, I think we're going to add a basketball court here. Oh, look at that. That's going to be awesome. We're going to add a basketball court right there. Boom. Look at that. Holy mackerel. So that's, see, to me, that's more appropriate in, you know, DiCaprio Corner than it is in De Niro Village. So that's fine. We'll add that right there. Now, De Niro Village, on the other hand, is going to get himself... or themselves a nice, quiet, he doesn't like playgrounds, a plaza with trees, or maybe just a small park. I'm thinking a small park, which is actually quite huge. And we're going to put that, I don't know, it's maybe like here, so that everyone can share. Yeah, we're going to put it there so everyone can have fun. Everyone's happy except for the guy who just died, lost his life in the name of De Niro's Park. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And I think what we'll do here is we'll... can we make... oh, geez. We really need more. We need more housing. All right, so let's throw this in here and this in here. We are going to need to expand once again. So, what should we do? Should we have a road run out from DiCaprio Corner or from De Niro Village? Maybe we'll have it run from De Niro Village. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We're going to have to run a street out here. And actually that needs to be a straightaway first. We're going to have a 4-way stop there, but that's okay. We're going to do like that, and then we're going to do... this is going to come out like this, and then around. And this is going to come out like this, and then around... oh, no? Did I run out of money? No. I haven't come across the... I guess... roads aren't that expensive, because I haven't come across the problem of not having enough money to actually run a road before, so far so good on that front. I'm gonna run this around like this. It's kind of a weird shape, I admit, but it's gonna get the job done for sure. By the way, I mean, this has kind of a Batman feel to it, doesn't it? I don't have enough money to actually run more roads, so isn't that a problem? That's a big problem. Let's start building out here. Just start adding a little bit. We need more money. It's funny, I was just mentioning that I've never actually run out of money trying to build roads. and then I just flat ran out of money. So that happened. Now, the good thing is, compared to our last playthrough, I have not yet taken a loan, and if I need to do that, I can. I'm really pushing a little bit right now because everything is so damn happy right now. We're doing great. We really are. We are going to need more power, though. That much has become clear. Where are we on the power? We are just actually below our consumption. So maybe we should take a loan, throw a coal power plant up, and just be done with it. What do you think? Does that sound good, guys? Okay, that sounds good. I like that idea. I'm going to take a loan. I'm going to throw... I mean, I could wait. I could just wait and make enough money, but I think right now we don't want to scare anybody away. So do we want the big loan with the higher interest but the sort of longer payout? No, we want the low interest loan. Let's just get that. That's basically, we're just taking a loan just for our coal power plant. So let's go ahead and throw that up. And once that's there, I mean, we don't really need to worry about power anymore for a very long time. So that'll make people very happy. Because suddenly we're going to go from 35 to 75. Look at that. I mean, that is just beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it is. So people can't complain anymore. No more complaints from anyone. And we can continue the pattern of moving in, which is great. Okay, they're actually good. I'm not going to add any more areas yet. Let those fill up first. Speed things up a bit. Look at the park. I like the park. Oh, I want to check out the park, actually. You want to jump in with me, guys? Let's jump in. Alright. Where is the park here? Where is the park? I don't know where it is from... Oh, wait, I'm right across the street. Look at this. Let's go check out the park. Look at this. Hi. How are you? No? Okay. I'm just going to back away. Oh, look at this. It's nice. Look at these. It's beautiful. Look at these chairs and stuff. Little trash cans. I like that. And by the way, in Movietown, our trash cans do not have a bottom. They just suck them into pipes and underground, just like at Disney World, the Magic Kingdom. So that's pretty cool. Now, these people here have a good deal because they're right on the park. There's no building going on behind them. It's kind of a co-op, it looks like. Got two different doors here. They even have their own little playground in the back. Look, it's a big deal in this town. A lot of little kids with big playgrounds. It's very nice. Very nice. Very posh. Which is exactly what we want. Except for this scooter. I don't know why we have this sort of European-style little moped scooter here. But that's fine. You know, everyone's got to move around in their own way. So let's get out of here. So that's what's going on in De Niro Village. Once again, demand has gone up. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. Demand has gone up again for housing. So let's continue to add that little at a time. Continue to add pipes little at a time. Actually, this time I'm going to add just a whole bunch of pipes. Pipes are not expensive, and I don't want to forget about it. One thing I probably should do is finish this road off, just because... Well, I mean, they can turn around, but it just seems a little silly to have it like this. So we have a little bit of cash. Let's just finish this road off. I'm going to make it a big monstrosity, but let's just finish it off anyway. Do that. We'll do that. And I want this to connect up again here. Okay. Oh, shut up. Yeah, because these people were like, I had a huge backyard. I could go play in the trees and have fun. And now I'm going to have people living right behind me. That's right, you are. That is exactly right. Alright, let's finish these off here. And tough is what I say. Actually, I'm going to need one more pipe probably coming out like this, unfortunately, because I don't think that will reach. Okay. So, De Niro Village. Did De Niro Village just get bigger, or should we call this a little bit more of DiCaprio Corner? It's kind of connected to De Niro Village, so I don't think we can. DiCaprio Corner should be just that. It should just be a little nook. Just a little place for people to live. Okay, I'm not going to have people go all the way around for their houses yet. Let's fill these in first. I think we can get a few small houses in here. We're going to continue to anger these people by building co-ops right on top of their current housing, which will just make them completely insane with jealousy of the people over here. So that's just that's the way it goes. Also, we need some more commercials, so let's do that too. Let's build around our power plant here. There's nothing better for a new commercial industry than having the smell and the just overall dank sound and just poor breathing of a coal power plant right next door. So they'll really appreciate that. They will. Trust me. Okay. This is going to need some water over here. I like to connect things up, even though that wasn't entirely necessary. But it looks better when you look in there. Okay. So, this is sort of a Batman-looking thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that and call this the sort of Christian Bale... The Christian Bale, Cooperative. Christian Bale Co-ops. Co-ops? What's another name? I gotta look at a thesaurus. I'm gonna have to pre-plan before I record and start naming stuff, like what the name of all these things are. But this is going to be the... See, now here's the thing, because I made a deal with DiCaprio that he can live anywhere he wants if I name it after him, and I don't mind the same deal for De Niro. And frankly, if Pauly Shore wants to live over in the dump, that's fine. And if John Wayne ever comes back from the dead and he wants to hang out in the commercial district, excuse me, the industrial district, I'm fine with that too. But if I name something after Christian Bale, I'm going to have Christian Bale hanging around my neighborhood. And I don't know if that's really a thing that I want. I love him as an actor, but, you know, he just doesn't seem like a very nice guy. But, you know what, let's roll the dice. You know, some people seem to like him. So we're going to call it this, this is going to be the, we'll call this, we'll call this Bale, yeah, we'll stick with Park. We'll call this Bale Park. That'd be fine. Park, you know, like a town cooperative, not necessarily like a wonderful place to hang out. I imagine Bale Park will be the most crime-riddled place in the city. Speaking of which, crime is still pretty good. Fire coverage is not, so we might have to add a firehouse before long, which is 12 grand. So before we do anything else besides adding more houses to Bale Park, we are going to have to build another firehouse because that will get out of control for sure. Let's add that, let's add that. Let's just throw a bunch of this in here too, because people are just... Everyone's heard now. They've seen on the news, Movietown. They're hearing all about their movie star friends just moving in, and now they all want a part of this. They all want a piece of living in Movietown, USA. And you know what? They deserve it because it's for them. It's really for everyone. I'm so glad that zoning things doesn't actually cost you money because that would really be awful. Okay, so let's check our water. Water's good over there. Water is fine over here. That's right, I did that already. Electric should be fine. And we are just about to build another firehouse. So close. Oh, so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, this is a confusing number because it would seem that our weekly income, we're actually going to get that on top of this. But we don't because it ends up taking money out for different things as well. DiCaprio Corner is in desperate need of a firehouse. We're going to end up having to put a firehouse in a location that can get to both. Unfortunately, there isn't one at the moment. And maybe we should connect... I'm thinking we should connect DiCaprio Corner, actually, and destroy a couple houses, but have this come straight across. We're going to have to do that. I'm sorry, guys. Whoever was living there, I do apologize for that, but it's just the way it's got to be. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I just completely wiped everything in this area. Oh, well. Let's try to make it up to him. You guys can have free buffet breakfast anytime DiCaprio's at your house. You can just enjoy. Okay. Now, at least if we put a firehouse like in here, they can get here and here pretty easily, and that should help with coverage. And speaking of which, we're going to do that right now. As a matter of fact, a spot opened up, and we're just going to go ahead and throw that right in there. Excellent. DiCaprio Corner, still not total coverage, but between this and this, they should be okay. Police should still be fine. I mean, who is going to rob anything in Movietown, USA? With all these movie stars walking around, you really want to be the guy who mugs like Christian Bale in the middle of the night? It'll be the last thing you ever do, honestly. You'll regret it from the moment it starts. You'll be like, oh, you're Christian Bale, and then you just be dead. You know, so it's a short story, but that's basically how it goes, so. Alright, we're going to throw that in there. So, man, oh man, I'll tell you, already, I can tell you in half the time, already I feel just amazing about our progress here. What else can I say? I mean, let's just take a good look at this. We got Bale Park, De Niro Village, DiCaprio Corner, the Academy Shops, where, again, we're hoping DiCaprio will take his bike over there, shirtless, of course, and he'll buy his Academy Award, because I guess he refuses to buy one, is the only reason he doesn't have one already. So maybe he'll change his mind now that that's available. And of course, we have the John Wayne Memorial Industrial Park and the Poley Shore Dump. And my favorite area so far is the Poley Shore Dump, because to me, it's the most well, it's the most accurate, I think. You know, no offense to Poley Shore, but he's never done anything for the movie industry other than take just a big dump on top. So, I am MacMan, and this, of course, is Movietown in Cities Skylines, and we are off and running to just a wonderful experience. So much happier than the way Maxylvania was turning out early on. I like the weird, oh, and we're in Boomtown. So next time, we're going to jump right into Boomtown. I don't think there's anything here I'm really going to use, to tell you the truth, at the moment. Except maybe we can legalize. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get into buses. Although buses actually could be really good for a town like ours, because with buses, we could start to manage these like weird little sub-neighborhoods I've created a little bit easier. Less car traffic and things like that. Great. We are doing great. Well, thank you very much for watching. Tell a friend, like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I'd like to do a lot more of it, and I probably will either way, but it would certainly be nice if I knew people were watching. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. You're not alone, by the way. Oh, I see him. I see him. I got him. I got him. I got him. But I'm in real trouble. I'm in real trouble.